it's Joy, and I'm back, you guys, with another video. I hope that you guys can see me good and hear me well. I was as you might see on my page that I might have another video because I was trying to post it, and I think the YouTube was like being weird. But anyway, I am happy to be back. Happy Sunday, you guys. I hope that you guys are doing swell and staying safe. So I'm not going to be on here for too long, you guys. I do want to talk about a quick topic. As you guys can see, if you guys want to, feel free to chime in. Let me know what you guys' thoughts, what's your feedback on what you think, and how this has happened to you, and how it made you feel, or what you went through. So basically, as you guys can see, it says why the narcissist treats everyone so good and treat you bad. This actually has happened to me. I'm pretty sure if you're watching this happened to you too. But this is common because the narcissist is all about the image. They all about the outer appearance, and they really want to make it so that the public can see them in a way. Really, it's about deception for them. It's about trickery. They like to trick people. They like to make it seem like they're one way and it's the complete opposite. But really, why the narcissist will treat you good and treat others badly, it's really also too about power and control. It's really about controlling you and making it so that you don't leave the relationship, so you won't think for yourself. And so that way you can continue to keep being abused. I see 111 on the clock, so that's good. In my car. But anyway, you guys, so yeah, and I'll just tell you guys two instances where this happened. So um this is like kind of random. I wanted to share this story with you guys. I never shared this with you. So I remember when I had moved out of my aunt's house, and I was doing my thing, and she didn't like it. She wanted me to move back in. She had all these complaints and things that she would say, like, oh, you shouldn't be living in this apartment, you're paying all this for this apartment, blah blah blah, whatever. And I remember it was a get together that we had. I don't know if it was Christmas or if it was just a birthday dinner for, because my aunt that was a narc, and then I have another aunt, and she that's my dad calling. I'm gonna call him back. But yes, she wasn't a narc, she was normal, but they both have their birthdays in December. And so, with that being said, there would be occasions and times where, we would all get together as a family. And I remember one time my aunt, I had asked her, I was just talking to her. I'm like, hey, auntie, like, what do you think if I was to be, like, if I wanted to be a model or something like that? I was just like talking. I wasn't like really that serious. And, I was just trying to get her opinion to see like what she thought. And what she told me? She was just like, oh no, I don't think that's a good idea. And I'm just like, okay, I thought that was crazy because, for one, she didn't ask me anything about it, like, oh, like, okay, so how do you want to do it? Or like, that's cool, like, I'll support you or whatever. Or like, giving me some sort of encouragement. It was just like the complete opposite. She just automatically turned it down, like, no, I don't think you should do it. I don't think it's a good idea. And so you just want to be mindful that narcissists are against us, and they don't want you to do well. And again, it's not just narcissists that don't want you to do well. This could be normal people that may not want you to do well because, for whatever reason. So you do want to keep that in mind. Thank y'all for the like and chime in, you guys. Let me know if you experience the narcissist treating you badly when they treat, maybe your other family or friends or associates really good. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. Like I said, just another experience on how my aunt, how she treated me. And this again was after I had moved out of her house and I was, just doing my thing. And she didn't like it at all. She didn't like any ideas that I had. She didn't like any aspirations that I had. It was just no, like, don't do it. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just like, okay. But the funny thing about it, you guys, I ended up doing it anyway. And I didn't tell her about it, but I was just like, that just shows you like the character of a narcissist. And hi, Naya Israel. Hi, how are you? But yeah, that just goes to show you like how deceptive the narcissist is and how cunning they are. And how they don't want you to do anything that's not focused on them. So anyway, let's go ahead and move forward in talking about as far as how your narc, whether it's a parent, a family, friend, and I don't remember. Did you used to like watch my videos like a while back, or I don't? But yeah, so basically, with my aunt, she treated me not in a good way, you guys. You know the story that I told you, many stories. And, there were other family members and there were cousins and other aunts and uncles and stuff. And she didn't treat them in that way. You know what I mean? And so she treated me badly. It was a mental abuse, emotional abuse, psychological abuse. And you guys know too, narcissists, they do treat the people that's closest to them, they don't treat them good. Like they treat everybody like on the outside very, very well. Again, it's about image. It's about image for the narcissist. It's about keeping up with the Joneses. It's about making everything again on the outside look good, but really on the inside it's not. And again, people will know this. Like if they're close to the narcissist, they will know, like, yeah, like they know that they don't get treated well. And Nayan, I hope I'm saying your name right. You said I was telling you about my story about my ex-husband and mother-in-law in the Zoom chat with Natalie a while back. They both were. Oh, okay. Okay, I remember. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, your mother-in-law in the Zoom chat. They're both for covert narcissists. How's everything? How's everything going? How is everything? And so yeah, and then so that happened with my aunt narc, and then with the male narcissist. So I remember like 2 occasions. You say, oh, okay, I'm so happy to hear that. How is it with your ex-husband? Like, is he still in contact with you? Is the mother-in-law in contact with you, or how's that going? But yeah, like, so the male narc, he would actually treat my friends better than me. And I'm not saying that I was looking for him to, like, put me on a pedestal, but it's just like, if him and I, we're doing business, if we're dating, then why are you treating my friends better than me? Or why are you trying to, like, put me down or, like, embarrass me or say things that are not so nice to me in front of my friends, So again, and this may not just be narcissists that are doing this, but this is actually normal people can do this to you as well. But yeah, like I remember so the narc, I went to visit him because we was working on some music and we was kind of talking to each other. We were like kind of dating at the time. And I remember my friend and I, we got out of the car because he lived all the way in North Hollywood at the time. And I was staying with my aunt in Orange County. And so, yeah, like we got out of the car and you guys know what the male narc did? He was like, you look really nice. Like he said that to my friend and he didn't say anything to me. He told my friend, he was like, you look really, really nice today. And I'm thinking like, okay, so is he saying like, I don't look nice? Like, and that's how a narcissist can get us to feel insecure, to feel low about ourselves, to make us feel bad, and to make us like fight for their attention. Like narcissists are very sneaky like that, And another time, it was this friend of, well, an associate of mine that I was living with, and the narc, you know, he had some way somehow like started building a relationship with her, or he would ask me, he's like, oh, how's your friend, you know? And I had told my friend, I was like, oh yeah, the narc had asked about you. And so in a sense, she started liking the narcissist, you know, like she was like, oh yeah, he's cool, you know what I mean? And then I was telling her some of the things that the narcissist was saying and doing to me and how he was making me feel. She was like, oh no, like he's cool, like why are you saying that? He I like him. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, so it's crazy like how narcissists can treat other people really good, but then they treat you really, really bad. But like I said, it's a trick. It's to keep you stuck in a relationship. It's to keep you from moving on. It's to keep you continuously being abused, you know, and basically to fool other people around you, and to make you just stay stuck in abuse, you know. You said Nayana, you said, I don't talk to them like that no more. My mother meditates between the both of us, so I won't speak to him anymore. Oh, okay, I see. You said it's just about the kids. I'm keeping no contact as much as I can. I'm happy to hear that. Good. And P17, you said they have to be too perfect to the world. Yes, they do. They have to be perfect to the world. And the narcissists, they know who to abuse. They know who to treat right. They know who to mistreat. And like I said, the people that's closest to them, they don't treat them well, because in a sense, they kind of feel like they already have them, like they're not going anywhere. They're with them, you know, they build that connection, they build the trust, they build the bond. So the narcissist feels like, oh, well, I can treat them however I want. It doesn't matter. They're still going to be with me, you know, because a lot of people that are with narcissists are empaths. A lot of people that are with narcissists are people pleasers. They could want a lot of approval. They could want to be accepted. And, you know, they may just not say anything about the abuse. They may not say anything about the mistreatment, but people on the outside that could be immune to the narcissist, or maybe they don't put up with abusive relationships at all, you know, they would speak up and speak out like quickly. And so the narcissist would treat them good to make, like I said, their image look good, and to trick people into thinking that they're good people and genuine, and that they care about others, but they really don't. So it's crazy, because, you know, again, the narcissist is all about their false self, their false image. Like a lot of us victims and survivors, we fall in love with the narcissist's false self. You know, I know I did. I mean, can anybody else like say that they did? Because I'm not gonna lie, I did, you know. And but you know what's interesting about my aunt? She would treat people that she didn't know bad too. Like she would ignore them, or she might not say hi to them or anything like that, make them feel very uncomfortable. So she was kind of different. Like some people she would treat good, and then others she wouldn't. I guess maybe she was like, oh, I'm only going to treat people like what at a certain rank or a certain status or something like that. So that's how she was. But the male narc, he was very, very deceptive. Like he would treat the people that was closest to them very like horrible, and then the people that he didn't knew, like strangers, he would treat them very, very, very well. Like it's crazy, right, you guys? And chime in, you guys, ask me any questions and I will definitely answer them. Anything about narcissists or anything. I'm trying to see. Okay, so here's the chat. Hi, AM, and you're laughing. Naya, you said, P17, you said they treat others great because they dark just like them. They hate us with life. You said, P17, I got rid of my ex. She was a narcissistic witch with an energy vampire. I gave her a negative energy back to her. I'm not a garbage. I feel that, yeah. You definitely want to give the energy that the narcissist gives to you, give it back to them, because they want to drain you. They want to make you feel bad. They want to make you upset. They want to destroy you. They want to destroy your spirit, you guys. And I know that that sounds horrible, but it's really the truth, you know. I know the male narc, he literally asked me, you guys, he said, he was like, did I kill your dreams? He asked me, did he kill my dreams after I seen the new supply on his Facebook page, because that was his intentions, you guys. He literally wanted to kill my dreams. He wanted to kill my spirit. And I feel like my aunt wanted to do that as well. I feel like she wanted to kill my spirit. and she didn't want me to be independent. She didn't want me to have my own place. She didn't want me to try like new hobbies or things that were fun to me or things that I enjoy. She's like, no, I don't think you should do it. I don't think you should try it. I'm just like, why? Like, why not? You know, it's not like I'm saying I want to be a stripper. Like, and hey, if there's any strippers that are watching, hey, I salute you, because it takes a lot to be a stripper. But I wasn't saying like, oh yeah, I want to sell myself on the streets. Like, no, I'm just saying like I want to try to model, like, you know. But that, like I said, this was years ago when I had that experience with my aunt. And honestly, you guys, I have not been in contact with my aunt since 2000 and I would say technically 15, because I went no contact with her at the end of 2014. So. And so actually going back to with Nayandi, I hope I'm saying your name right, with the mother, like the in-laws, the narcissistic in-laws, they will treat you bad too. They will treat you bad, and then they treat the you know, the son, they could treat the son better than you. Like if you're the you know, the step daughter or son or whatever to the narc in-law. And again, it's all about control. It's about pushing you out of the family. It's about getting rid of you so they can have their spot back, you know, with their child. And P17, you said they think we deserve. Yeah, they do. They think we, and that's the thing. Like, the longer we're with the narcissist, for those of you that are still in contact with these narcissists, or you don't know if they're a narcissist or not, understand the longer you're with them, the longer you're dealing with them, and you're accepting the abuse, they think you deserve it. You want to remember that. So you got to understand what's going on in their mind. Like, they think you deserve to be abused. They think that. So you want to keep that in mind and understand this type of individual you're dealing with. And okay, Nate, I like that. Okay, cool. And P17, you said hold on. You said they are heavy in witchcraft. They have the Jezebel spirit. Yeah. Now, you guys, I do like oracle readings, but I don't use it for negative, because I know people have a different view of like tarot or anything. I actually don't use the tarot cards anymore, but I use the oracle cards. So I kind of, you know, just feel the energy overall, and I just kind of pick the oracle cards and just go from there. So I'm just kind of throwing that out there as a disclaimer. But yeah, like the Jezebel spirit is, oh my God, it's crazy, it's dangerous, it's wicked, it's evil, and you just don't want to be around that, you know? And so and chime in, anybody else watching, let me know your thoughts. Nay, you said the ex-mother-in-law, she was controlling my ex. She was in competition with me. Yes, those mother-in-laws are narc parents. The in-laws, they're in competition with you. They don't want you to take control over their son or daughter. They want you out. They don't want you to be a part of the family. They're going to make you feel like an outcast. They're going to make you feel like you don't belong. They're going to do everything in their power to destroy your relationship. So that's why you have to make sure that your partner is on board with you. Like, you guys have to be a team, because if not, that in-law is going to get in, and she's going to ruin that relationship. Or it could be the father, he's going to ruin that relationship, you know. And so it's really up to your spouse or your partner to decide if they want to be with you. Now, you have some partners that they don't care, like they could be getting financial support from their parent. You know, maybe they could be used as like some sort of confidant, or, you know, clear to the parent, or they just comfortable. Maybe they don't want much out of life, so they just settle. Like, they're like, oh, my parent is giving me money, my parent is taking care of me, and you're not. Or my parent doesn't make me grow up, but you do. And so, you know, I'm just going to stick with them because that's all I know. I'm comfortable, I'm safe. And, you know, so you just want to be mindful of that. But yeah, I hope that this video was helpful, you guys. Try not to take it personal. Like, if you're wondering, like, what's the solution? How do you handle this? Just understand that this is the narcissist's plan to treat you bad and to treat others good, so they can have more people on their side versus your side. And again, it's about power and control. It's about making you look bad and making themselves look good. And they probably may know that you might not say anything to anybody. They may just know that you're just going to keep to yourself. You may not share it with anybody. So they're like, oh, well, nobody's really going to know about this unless you expose them. But it's really up to you. But it can feel bad, if that the narcissist is treating you bad, but they're treating other people good. That's just like, oh, well, what am I doing wrong? Like, did I do something wrong? Did I say something wrong? Like, should I treat them bad? Like, how should I act? It's like you feel like you got to walk on eggshells, but don't walk on eggshells. Just if somebody's treating you bad, if it's a narc mother-in-law or a family, a friend, a parent, a sibling. Siblings can be narcissists. Just start distancing yourself, start going limited contact, and just focus on yourself, and start working on dealing with CPTSD, work on dealing with loneliness and the cognitive dissonance and the trauma bonding and all that stuff, soul ties, you know what I mean, and codependencies. That's a big one for a lot of people because the narcissist has trained us to be codependent, and you have to work through that inner child as well, because that inner child for a lot of us, and that's the thing with the your narc in-law, the child of the narc in-law, because that child or your spouse or your partner, they want acceptance from that narc in-law. So they feel like if they don't go along with the abuser, then they feel like their life is over, and that they feel like they're doing something bad, or they have like guilt, or they have fear, or they have obligation that's keeping them stuck to that in-law. Even though they know it's wrong, they're still going to go along with it anyway because they haven't dealt with their inner child issues. You get me? So you do want to keep that in mind. And I did just want to let you guys know as I'm wrapping up. So I did finish this book, you guys. I highly recommend getting the Inner Child Workbook. It's What to Do with Your Past When It Just Won't Go Away by Catherine Taylor. If any of you guys are having issues with overcoming inner child wounds, definitely get this. And you guys know that I did actually release my book, Reclaim Your Life Back, My Journey into Understanding Narcissism. So I would highly recommend getting both of these books. They're really good, especially like if you're recovering from narcissistic abuse, or if you know somebody that's dealing with it, tell them about those books. It's highly recommended because you can never do enough healing, you can never do enough recovering. It's always a journey, you're always learning, and you're always going to be healing. So anyway, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next video. If you guys want to reach out to me for any support sessions, you want to inquire about my book, if you want to inquire about my 90-day coaching program, or if you would like to get a reading, please reach out to me. I would love to hear from you. I would love to support you in any way that I can. And make sure that you do subscribe to the channel. And if you guys want to join my free Facebook support group, please feel free to do so. I'll link it below. But yeah, you guys, till the next time, I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye, guys.